So, it's been a hot minute. About 7 months ago. It's the last episode. It's been one heck of a... It's been one heck of a thing. So, basically, welcome to the 20th episode of Blender for Korman for beginners. In this video, which I'm actually probably going to put right at the top of the thing, so making this technically an episode 0. This is going to be our installation video. Finally, I know, right? Okay. If you are welcome. This is Blender for Korman for beginners, and this is going to be our first installation of a fresh install. I'm not giving links in the description because I'm going to show you how to find it, basically. So the main place you're going to want to go to is forum.guildofwriters.org, and you're going to want to look at Guild News, and you're going to want to look here for a release notice for, here's Korman 0.13.12. You want to look for the latest version, in which case this is 0.13, which came out in April, and it was updated in May. And again, I've been meaning to do the install on this, but, have you seen the last 7 months? It's been hectic. Anyway, so you're going to want to follow the link, and it'll open up, which is basically the same tab I already have open here. And then you're going to want to go to find your download for your installer. You want to double check your operating system. Mine is, I believe, a 64-bit. Yeah, it'll go to your downloads, and once it's done downloading, wait, I know I already downloaded that. Let me see here. Evidently, I just downloaded both of them. So the next step is to, check your operating system, whether it's a 32-bit or a 64-bit. Okay, so here's how you find out what your operating system is. Critical junction here. You're going to want to go to your start menu and go to your settings. And then you're going to want to go to your system and go to about. And it will tell you here somewhere what operating system you are. So my computer is a 64-bit operating system. So we're going to go to our download, we're going to go to our 64-bit, and we're just going to run it. And Windows is going to stop it because Windows is a bit of a dummy and overprotective. So you want to, when you get the screen, you want to hit more info, and then it'll give you the run anyway. And yes, we want to make changes. And we just follow the installation guide here. Oops, hold on. I don't want to actually... Okay, so let me minimize OBS. Okay, next. So I'm not going to install the program files because my computer is, it's built weirdly with it's got one really large drive and one really small drive, and program files is on the really small drive, and I don't want it on the really small drive, so I'm going to put it into my really big drive, which I already have a Blender installed. This is my 2.79, my old... So, anyway, the main thing about Blender for Korman is that you're downloading the entire Blender and Korman bundle. As of 0.13, it is interlinked, and I am clasping my hands together as if you can see me, but I don't have my webcam plugged in, so why would it? But anyway, yeah, you're going to choose your install folder. I'm choosing it for my big drive. Next for the install, and do I want it to have a folder? I mean, start menu folder, I guess. I don't need it to create a shortcut just yet, but I will leave it to have a shortcut. Select the start menu folder. Yeah, I'm just going to create a new folder. Yep, so you'll see that it has Blender, it has Korman, and it has a Python for it. Blender and Korman are the main things, and they're bundled together. You kind of can't get rid of them both. That's the best part about this version, the 0.13 onwards. Hopefully, whatever version you're downloading in the future, be it 0.13 or 1.13 or 6.12 or whatever version it is, however many years from now you are watching this video, hopefully it is still bundled together, because otherwise it's going to be pretty silly, I think. But I don't believe we're ever going to be unbundling it, because the whole point of putting it together was to make it easier on people. So, Korman and Blender, it's one thing. I apologize, headphone users. I did not mean to clap that close to the microphone. Sorry. So yeah, we're just gonna install it now. And it's going through the install-y thing. Nope. Yay, there, finished. Finish. Yeah. Your installation device may protest. Yeah, so you're gonna go to your drive. I'm gonna go to Korman 0.13. And I'm gonna launch Blender. And would you look at the fancy splash screen showing linking books and all that. So yeah, now I'm just gonna open up a Blender file, and it's going to do a little bit of conversion work because I'm using a slightly older version. But hey, here it is, my Age of Edernabry, which, you know, pretty cool. This means that it is all set up functionally, and that it looks like it is exporting proper. It is loading all the data properly, which it should. It's only a slightly new, updated version. It's not like a massive overhaul like Blender did when they went from 2.79 to 2.8, where they completely removed the material handling systems. But yeah, just to make sure this is all working cozy, fine, and dandy, I'm going to do a quick test export of Edernabry. Zeolink Zenith. Yeah, that's not found now. I'm going to have to install that. Going to have to make sure I get the newest version of that, and yeah, and I will import that and make sure that it's enabled. And I will probably follow my own tutorial previously for how that's done. Check out one of the other videos. I will probably paste the thumbnail image in the video here somewhere in the middle of the screen, probably right where the big old export window is. Come on, future me, do me a solid here and put it over that export log. Come on. There we go. Thank you. But yeah, so exporting, we're just going to make sure this is all working right, for me at least. But yeah, if you're looking at this video before you watch any of the other videos in the playlist, you're probably wondering what the heck I'm talking about. But yeah, Zeolink Zenith, that is a importer device, an add-on module for Blender. I covered that in a different video that you'll probably see after this, even though this is episode 20, or episode 0, whatever. Anyway. Age is finishing, it looks like. It seems to have stalled. Weird. It's not aired out. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Just had to finish everything, and then it's gonna launch, and it will give us, it's gonna give us Uru, the Uru Destiny. Did I do a video on that? I think I did something on that. Anyway, Yeah, so I'm just gonna give a quick run through here, make sure everything is functioning as expected. Water's looking good. The fern boos have collision. Ooh. That pop is normal. That is the viz regioning work that I've done to make this age play more friendly on lower end machines. You're gonna. These are the kind of things that you do to try to ensure that your age can reach everybody. I will actually go through a bit and do a little bit talk of viz regioning in this too, just because actually I may make that its own separate video. Yeah, I thought that was gonna be the next video, and then I got distracted again. Anyway, yeah, that's looking good. Age, set SDL, bool, tab to complete that. December fountain is true 0. Hey! And we have sufficient glowing. And humming and harmony. And the lighting kicked in. Ah, perfect. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Okay, so, yeah, okay. Next major thing I'm concerned over is ladders. I will get to swimming to make sure the swimming's working. Lighting is a little funky on those. Yeah, okay, so ladders. Whoop. Switch to first person. So yeah, I guess general boilerplate beginner stuff. Blender 4 Korman for beginners. This is how you create ages for Mist Online, Uru Live, or Deep Island, or just offline, or whichever version of Uru or Shard you may be playing 10 years from now. I honestly don't know for sure where the future is going to lie on any of this. But yeah, you can do fancy stuff like set up camera regions. Like, look at this fancy, whoop. Look at this fancy transition here. Yep, that is a camera. I don't know if I've done a video on cameras regions yet, but you can do stuff on camera region. You can do camera regions. You can put in journals that you can read, and you know, lots of fun stuff. And you can, you know, you can make variables that do different things, like I demonstrated, which, you know, the fountain that turned on when I typed in a command. Those are, SDL can mean a couple different things. The most common term I've heard for it is, state description language, which, you know, basically means, you know, there is a state that you are describing when you write in the command, and it does a transformation or a change. Like, you know, like I had with the fountain. That is a state change. So when I told it to set it to true 0, that told it to enable this thing, basically. And if you've been to if you're watching this before this update hits Moolah, congratulations, you're getting a little glimpse ahead at the very near upcoming Eder-Nabri update. Yeah, that little pop there, that was a viz region. I'm gonna adjust it. But yeah, I'm filming this on December 31st. I was going to say 29th. This is December 31st, 2022. New Year's Eve. I'm probably going to be pushing this actual update to the Benkata Alpha Shard in... I'm just gonna wing it and say in the next 24 hours or so. I have not had a chance to do some of the things I wanted to do today because New Year's Eve. It is crazy. Yeah, so There are little, yeah, these chairs are new. This whole beach is new. I've basically worked on this over the course of I don't even know how to put in words to it. But yeah, Ed and Avery, this is a big, I'm waving my arm like you can see me because I still have my camera turned off. Yeah, Ed and Avery, this is the beach update that is coming up. And, it is a beach. There is water in here. And look at that texture swimming through there. That looks much nicer. I think that's an update to that's an update in the rendering from 12 to 13. It's notably Korman is not at this point in time at its version 1. It's a sand garrison or a garrison. Yeah, thank you, Dunny Seeker 5 for that joke. I did not think of it until he literally said, a garrison? Really? Yes, it's a garrison. It's a garrison castle. Or, it's even got a little tiny flag on it. Isn't that adorable? Okay, that is, the installation complete. Yeah, everything looks to be working right, and I will see you in the next video. Shorabashemte.